So you are still tuned into the Big Y 1079 FM. 16 minutes after 1 p.m. The second hour of the show is going to be fire as well. Now, I told you that there have been a lot of new projects that dropped this week. I will be talking to a man who has dropped a recent project that you need to listen to, a recent song. I'll play that one for you as we are having the conversation with him. But the song in the background, back it is by the man they call BRITZ with Pacify. We'll be talking about Pacify in the conversation we're going to have. But let me just give you a brief overview of who BRITZ is. Maybe you've heard of him, and if you haven't, then let me tell you. Now, BRITZ is a dynamic artist whose musical journey is deeply rooted in his bicultural heritage. Now, he was born in Norway to Ghanaian parents, and he has seamlessly blended the rhythmic complexities of Ghanaian hip life, Afrobeats, and high life with contemporary Scandinavian and European sounds, alright? Now, this fusion not only defines his unique musical style, but also reflects his commitment to bridging the cultural divide through art, alright? So beyond his musical talents, BRITZ is recognized for his collaborative spirit and innovative approach to music production, working alongside renowned producer Pacify and featuring artists that we know and love, the UK's NSG, Stone Boy, and Norway's Isa. Now, he continues to push creative boundaries, aiming to foster a deeper appreciation for cultural diversity within the music industry. Now, his active engagement in live performances, including events like Oslo World and Trondheim Calling, showcase his dedication to connecting with audiences and sharing his musical vision. And as he continues to evolve as an artist, BRITZ remains a prominent figure in the Norwegian music scene, making a lasting impact on the cultural landscape. And he's going to do the exact same thing in GH right now in the 233. And I have the man himself, BRITZ.
Yes,
BRITZ,
sir.
how are you doing, sir?
I'm blessed, bro. How about yourself?
I'm good. I mean, this is not the first time I asked you. You said this is not the first time you have been in Ghana. But so far, like, what is the reception like for you as an individual, as a musician, as an artist, as a producer?
Bro, as an individual, it's always great coming back to Ghana, man. You know, people are friendly here. The food is good. You turn on the radio, you hear music that you've been listening to for time. And yeah, so it's been good. And coming here as an artist as well, it's been great. I've been able to and been blessed enough to work with some great talented artists, especially the last 2 days. So it's been a great trip, bro. Very good trip.
I know. It's amazing to also have you here. I mean, for those who do not know you, we have to start at the very beginning, of course, because we need to know who the man then BRITZ is. We need to understand. We need to know what we're about to fall in love with.
Yeah. Bro, BRITZ is an artist from Norway, Oslo, Haugenstua to be precise, and I was born there in '94, raised there. But like during my upbringing, my parents has always been like telling me to always stay close to the Ghanaian, stay true and stay close to the Ghanaian culture, because where there is a part of you, you know. So yeah,
your tree is very good, by the way.
You think so?
Well, compared to me, I'm 95 born. I've been in this country my entire life. If you hear my tree, you will faint.
Bro, yesterday I was trying to order some food and the girl was just looking at me saying, "Hey, your tree is funny, yo." I was like, "Yo, Mati."
In one mind, she was like, "Charlie, this man is fine." And the other one is like, "Hey, the tree too. How can we explain this?" But yeah, that is what it is. And I mean, when you talk about what your parents said, I mean, keeping your Ghanaian roots with you as always. I mean, as you've been an artist, you've done things in the Norwegian side. I mean, how have you managed to blend the two cultures? Because at the end of the day, you are being a commercial artist at that side, but you also have to identify with the Ghanaian side as well. So how have you managed to do both?
I think I've, up to this point, like before working with Pacify on this project, I think like I was writing things, and I was just making sure that I would reference Ghanaian things, you know. So I would say something like, "Yeah, I want to fly my mom out to Ghana. I want to buy a house in Ghana," so that people always knew. But it's now with this project with Pacify, big up Pacify, that we're actually like blending the sounds of like maybe a Ghanaian guitar to give it the high life feeling. I'll put some Ghanaian words in there. and still speak Norwegian, because at the end of the day, I'm both, you know. I'm not
I
just,
see.
yeah.
And whenever you do that, I mean, do the Norwegian people kind of fly with that? Do they love it?
Yeah, because they know that it's me, and I think my music should always be authentic. It should be a reflection of who I am.
I like it. I like it.
Yeah, so they accept it.
So I want to quickly talk about the Yao EP. I mean, YAW, Yao, right?
Just Yao.
Yeah, yo. So the EP and the collaborations on it. I mean, you have NSG, you have Stoneboy, you have Isa. Now, how did you manage to? I mean, especially with NSG and Stoneboy, how did you manage to get in contact with these individuals and be, particularly Stoneboy, to be able to have him be like, oh, Charlie, okay, I vibe with this dude. I want to introduce him to the Ghana setting, and let's do something. Let's do magic.
Bro, it's weird, you know, because when we started working on the project, me and Pacify, we were like, and that's actually big up to him, because he made the song, and then we were like, nah, this one we need NSG on it, and was like, hey, but where do we go from here to make that happen, you know? But I think, like, in accordance with my manager and the people that's been involved, like, we've been doing taking one step at a time and making sure that, like, we do everything we can just to push the music to the right ears, because we believe that the music is quality. Okay. So we believe that when the right people hear it, they will like it, and that's what's been happening.
And with the title itself, I mean, what actually inspired it? I'm guessing, I'm assuming your name is Yao.
Yeah, yeah, it is.
So it's kind of like an introduction of Yao to us.
Yeah, but I feel like at the same time, like, a lot of my songs in Norway hasn't, up to maybe like the last year's release, not the Ghanaian side wasn't like very clear, you know. It was there, but it wasn't as clear as it is now. And with the whole Yao thing, I think it's just a concept of like touching who I really am, you know, and that is Yao. Like, my friends over there know me as Yao. You know what I'm saying? And I think that also sums it up perfectly, how I'm Ghanaian, but over there it's just Yao. And if you hear how they say it, they'll even spoil the name. But we'll just take it like
they are still trying.
They're trying.
But I also want to ask, right, because as I was coming to the studio today, I was actually listening to some of your earlier tracks. I mean, your first project was in 2019, if I'm not mistaken, and then I listened to Ale Ale.
Yeah.
And Ale Ale was the one I vibed with. So even I was asking Aaron for that one, because I actually won that one. I mean, from that very first single on that project to the one you currently released yesterday. I mean, if you were to look at it, how has BRITZ, how has Yao evolved, developed over the years since 2019 to 2025? What has come? What has happened? What has influenced you? What has changed the sound? What has basically led to the person who's sitting here in YFM right now being who he is and giving us the sound that he's about to give us?
Yeah, I think for me, the biggest difference is, like, when you start doing music, you always think about, or I won't say always, but it's natural for you to think about how people like receive your music. And I think because I released the freestyle and then I got signed by Sony Music, and from that point, I think for myself, I started like thinking more about what do people want to hear and stuff like that. And for me, listening to those songs, I think I can hear it. I don't think other people can hear it, but for me, the music that I'm making now is way more confident. I know more who I am. I'm not worried about what anybody thinks about my music anymore. I just make music because that's what I want to do, and I'll make the music that makes me sleep good at night. And then if you hear it and you like it, then you like it.
It makes sense. It really does make sense, because at the moment, with all that experience, 6 years, it gives you that confidence. And a lot of projects. I mean, 2020, 2019, 2020, 2022, and then was it 2024, 2023? I was just going through a lot of it, so I didn't get the time, but I picked my favorites, and Ale Ale happened to be the current favorite that I have. Before before the new project, we'll even talk about which ones I want to pick. But I want to also understand, like, what made you come to the decision that I have made a massive impact in Norway. Now I want to come to GH to do the exact same.
I think when I came here in, I don't remember if it was 2018 or 2019.
Oh, so you actually came here before you released the first project?
Yeah. I had the song ready, but I hadn't released it yet. So I think it was that time when I came, I started like because I've been to Ghana other times, but I came with my family. So them times when you come, you go and visit your aunties and uncles and do those things. But when I came them times by myself, I was able to like go to festivals and see how the Ghanaians, like when they really like an artist, how they will show love and how they will dance and how they will sing their songs, and how some artists are able to have anthems, you know, just based off of how they feel, but at the same time it reflects so many people. There's so many people that can relate to what they're saying, and I think all of that inspired me to like actually take that step. And because I believe that the music now, you have people listening to French music all over the world, you have people listening to Dutch music all over the world. So I believe that as long as the music is quality, it's possible to do that, and I believe that we'll make it happen as well.
I love that. Yeah. And the song in the background right now, Back It.
Yeah.
I mean, you did it with Pacify. That was in November 8th, 2024.
Yeah.
I mean, so far, especially when it comes to Ghana, what has the reception been like for the track?
No, I mean, in general, it's been good. The feedback's been good. I was having a writers camp with KVO, and the people that was there, when they heard the songs, they actually liked it, and some of them actually preferred not to be able to understand what I was saying, because they could also interpret it their own way, you know, and take it in that sense. So for the reception has been good, and I love that people have different opinions about it as well.
And it's also amazing the fact that, as you said, people would not be bothered if they don't even understand what the lyrics are.
Yeah.
And it's a testament to where we've reached, where I can enjoy a song and sing it and not even be bothered whether I'm speaking it the right way. If I'm corrected, I'll correct it. But it's like I can't speak Norwegian, but I'll sing a Norwegian song.
Yeah.
So it's very amazing that you are actually doing that, and you've managed to do it with your tracks. And once you introduce yourself in the markets, we'll be going back, and you probably will be seeing some people singing Ale Ale. Because Ale Ale is a vibe.
Bro, I believe you, because my aunties in the States, out of all the songs that I've released, every time they'll see me, they'll be like, hey, Ale Ale, Ale Ale. So I believe you. I guess there's something about that
I
song.
can understand, because I listened to it, I was like, no, I need to ask about this one. But even with that one, when you did put it out there, I mean, did you think that it would catch the fire that it has, that for people to actually recognize with it the most?
Nah. At that point, I have to be honest and say I didn't even think of it. I think I was so nervous about like giving out the music, because sometimes as human beings, we have the tendency to think about, they will think that I'm stupid for doing this or blah blah blah. So when that track came, I was just like, we just have to start the journey, and God will take it from there.
I see. So before we even talk any further, I want us to play Handkerchief.
Okay.
Also with Pacify producing.
Yes, sir.
I mean, what was the motivation? What was going through? What was happening at the time when you created this one, and what was the reception like?
Handkerchief. Handkerchief was created, I think, in a time where I was thinking about a lot of things, and one of my close friends were going through stuff, and that affected me as well.
Okay.
So I think I just put all of that into that song, and the song is basically about like, I'm focused, like I'll make this happen, you know. So yeah, that's Handkerchief, and I believe there's some Ghanaian lines inside there that will...
So we'll vibe with it. So again, let me remind you, we are live on X at Y1079. If you want to see what he looks like, or you see him, so you just go on there, jump on it, and also leave a hashtag Y Campus Express, and say something to BRITZ as well. But we're gonna play Handkerchief right now, and then we will talk about the track that you released yesterday, Ghana Man. I mean, it's very important that we talk about that one. So Handkerchief, ladies and gentlemen, it is still the Y Campus Express. Do not go anywhere. Vibe with this next song right here. Background, BRITZ and Pacify. Honestly, the sound is a vibe. The sound is a vibe.
Thank you.
I mean, with me, my thing is lyrics, all right? My thing is lyrics. I'm not that inclined when it comes to the sound, the instrumentals and all that. But when I hear something that makes me bop, I kind of like, I vibe with it, even though... So if you could break it down to layman's terms when it comes to what Pacify tries to do when he's making music. If you can break it down.
Bro, even that guy is, to me, he's a genius, bro. Like, sometimes I just sit there and then he will say, let's try this. And I'll be like, yeah. And then within the next hour, he's done something crazy. And then it's just for me to up on it. But I think Pacify understands, or I know that Pacify understands what I'm trying to do with my culture. And now I'm trying to mix it into the music. And same time, he likes what I like. When it comes to music, we have the same type of taste. So I'll show him a reference. I can even show him a Kwabna song and he'll be like, yeah, this is a vibe. And he's from Albania. He's not even Norwegian, he's from Albania. So he sees what's cool and we view the same things as cool, and I think that's a good reference point for making the music.
Exactly, because I love how when you're listening to it, is the fact that you are bopping to it, even if you don't understand the Norwegian part, and then the Ghanaian part just comes in like, oh my goodness, okay. So it's very impressive. It's very, I like it.
Thank you.
So far I think Handkerchief and Ali Ali are my top three. My top three. So let's see.
Top three. There's space for one more.
There's space for one more. There's space for one more. So we need to talk about the song that you dropped yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Tell me about it.
Ghana Man featuring NSG. Bro, that song is just a vibe, and I love that song not only because I think it sounds cool, but I think to me as well it's a testament that it's possible, to make things happen, and as long as you just envision it, you can actually go and get it. Because the song, when we made it, as soon as I laid the verse and the hook, we were like, nah, we want NSG on it. It has to be NSG. We don't know how to make it happen, but it has to be NSG. And by God's grace, man, we made it actually happen, and we've got.
why are you skipping over? I want to know how you made it happen.
The details.
The details.
Now, so I think it was last year in April when me and Pacify was in London, and then my manager was able to set up a studio session with some of the guys from NSG. So at that time, I think in April, it was only two of them that had recorded anything on it. But they had the festival in August. Or they were playing at a festival in August in Oslo. So when they came, we linked up, and then the rest of the guys recorded their verses. And then I think it was like 3-4 weeks ago maybe that we flew out to London, and then we actually filmed the video. So the video is coming soon as well.
Okay.
So yeah, bro.
I see. We want to jump straight into listening. I want to listen to it right now. I'm excited to hear it. So right now, this is, it is still spanking new, so we are going to add that title to it. It is spanking new music from BRITZ with NSG, and also has Pacify on it. It's called Ghana Man. You guys need to listen to this. Wow.
Yeah?
Wow.
You like it?
I like it.
That's good.
I like it. I
That's
like
good.
it. I like it. I mean, where can I begin? Where can I end on this one? I like it.
That's good, man. I mean,
like it.
it's
I
I like it myself, bro. And it's not like going back to 2019. I was in the studio sometimes searching for NSG type beats, looking to get some inspiration for them. So I love the song, bro. I love it.
I see. So there is projects coming out. 2025 is looking to be an awesome year for you.
Yeah.
I mean, what's 2025 going to be like? What's the plan? Who are you moving with? Who is taking you around while you're in Ghana?
As of right now, we're just here to do the things that we came to do as of work. But 2025, I think it will be a lot of hard work, man, and a lot of hard work and self-belief, and trusting that we will make this vision happen and it will be tangible at some point, So yeah, but at the same time, I'm looking to be working with more artists, not even just in Ghana, but overall, just spreading the music and connecting with people through the music. I think that's the focus for 2025.
But in terms of the collaborations, right?
Yeah.
Who do you think you're going to be moving with and working with and dropping something with?
I mean, now it's NSG, and then we have one with Stoneboy that we're looking to release at some point. Yeah, I think that is it for now. I will keep
the rest for later. I get it.
If you want to know more, you have to invite me back.
Oh, we will. We should have you back, because I think these are songs that, especially if you once everybody is understanding that this is a brother from the 233 in Norway, and he's made waves there. He wants to do the same. I mean, we always talk about Ghana taking the world stage, Ghana the Grammys. We talk about all of that, and we have representation. So now we know that we have people like Marie, we have Molly, and now we also have you in the pipeline, and you are going to do amazing things when it comes to music, putting it out there. Now, I also want to ask, when it comes to engaging the people, I mean, as you said, you want to get involved with the Ghanaian people. How are you going to look to do that with the music and with them being able to reach out to you?
What do you mean, like, how am I?
Yeah, so let me use this for example. One of the things that Ghanaians right now that's trending is like you put a song out there and then you put a TikTok trend on it. This is something that you're gonna look to do, kind of like link up with most of the people who follow you on your socials, so that they get to recognize, since a lot of them haven't listened, or a lot of them are now getting to know you as somebody who has done it outside and is coming to do it here.
No, I think definitely we'll use TikTok for what it's worth, you know. But I think also I will try and navigate through the people that we've gotten to know just by this trip. I think it's an amazing resource. So just navigating through the network and TikTok and trying to also start some trends, I think, and also be available and be here and experience Ghana.
I'm looking forward to seeing a performance from you.
Thank you. I'll make sure that you get a special invite.
Thank you. So final words for the people who have gotten introduced to BRITZ, and how they can also reach out to you if they want to interact with you on your socials.
Yeah, man. It's BRITZ season, BRITZSZN, on Instagram, on TikTok, on Twitter, or X, that is now called. But yeah, man, I'm here now. I'm in Ghana. I'm in Accra. Ghana man's here, and we're going to make history somehow. We'll make it happen by God's grace.
That's great. So we're gonna play this one back. We're gonna take it back. It is spanking new music and was dropped yesterday, so it's brand new still, and then we're gonna vibe with it here on Y Campus Express. It is BRITZ. It is NSG with Pacify on it. It is called Ghana Man.